So, some of you have been asking how it is that I do my pumpkins, which you can kind of see behind me here. And how it is that I do that is I start by carving out from the bottom of it. I cut open the bottom so that the top stays pretty. I don't know. I like that better. And then you just carve out from the bottom, which I just have this little tool. It's really simple. You pick which side's going to be your front after you've gotten all the guts out and stuff. You pick this side, so once it's all clean in there, you kind of hold it up to the light, and you can see, if you can see your fingers through it, the outlines of your fingers through it, then you'll know you're getting close to, you need to shave it down so it's thin on the inside. Just clean it out. Be careful not to go too far, but just keep checking, holding it up to the light. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so the next step is to take your pattern and to pin it on, which I have already done on this one. So I'm going to do the wave that's on the cover of Allegiant, which is awesome. So the first thing that I do is I pin it on there very securely. Sometimes you have to dart parts of it. I try to always make sure I'm doing that where it's like totally a circle. And then when I make my pinholes, I just try to keep the circle going, you know. So the first thing I do is I use a thumbtack, oops, to prick the pattern. And in this instance, I'm going to cut out all the light parts, the golden parts. So I want to prick kind of on the inside of it so I know to do, you know, the whole pattern. So yeah, that takes a little while. I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so after you've picked out the whole pattern here, you can kind of see it, you take this off. Into there, you use some flour, is what I use. Stick it over there. Rub it into all the holes, and then you can see the pattern that much better. Alright, so then what you do, and the way I do it, there's not a lot on this pattern, but I'll show you on the back side. I use this rounded tool here. It's on the other end of a regular knife. And then I just kind of scrape away at the skin like that. You can kind of see. So, and then you can do that over a large area. But when you get close to a really intricate part, or basically this entire pattern, oops, I use an X-Acto knife, this guy. So to get into all these really intricate parts, I use the X-Acto knife, and I go around the part that I'm going to cut out. And then I try to get at it from the angles so I can get underneath it, and then I just pull it out of there. That's how you cut out the angles. And I don't get too worried about getting too deep because I can always scrape it thinner from the other side. I'd rather have the details look good on this side than have it go too far deep, so